Mark Cuban appeared on the DLLS Mavs podcast this week to share his thoughts on the Mavericks and his experience after selling the team. He addressed the recent moves by the new ownership, particularly trades involving Luka Dončić, and reflected on his own reduced role despite holding a significant minority stake. Cuban, who owns 27% of the Mavs, noted that NBA rules require a 15% ownership to be considered a governor, giving him formal standing, yet he hasn't had the level of involvement he anticipated after the sale. Cuban compared his situation to that of Wyc Grousbeck, who recently sold the Celtics, pointing out that both were pushed out of key positions they expected to retain. Cuban explained that there had originally been a clause in his contract guaranteeing his participation in all meetings and trade discussions, but he claims the NBA intervened and removed it. He shared this directly with the podcast hosts, emphasizing his frustration at being sidelined in decisions he once would have been deeply involved in. He reiterated the point in reference to a prior Facebook post, stating that the NBA dictated the removal of the clause, although the league disputes that claim. Cuban told Mark Stein of DLLS that he could provide a letter from his lawyer confirming the NBA's role in the change, underscoring his belief that the league actively limited his authority. His comments highlighted the tension between ownership rights and league oversight, raising questions about how minority stakeholders can navigate influence after selling controlling interest. Cuban's reflections also carried a personal element, revealing the difficulty of watching trades unfold, especially moves involving a franchise cornerstone like Luka Dončić, without having a formal voice in the process. Despite his minority ownership, the terms of the sale did not guarantee him ongoing involvement in operational or basketball decisions. Cuban's remarks resonated with fans who valued his hands-on approach to the Mavericks, and his candidness offered insight into the challenges former owners face when transitioning to a minority role within a league structure that prioritizes governance rules over prior influence. Ultimately, Cuban's appearance underscored both the complexities of NBA ownership transitions and the emotional impact of stepping back from a team he built and shaped, providing an unfiltered look at the realities of post-sale involvement and the limits of influence for former majority owners.